Remember, they were supposed to have a hearing today, okay? They were supposed to have a hearing today. I'll show it right here. It was an agreed order to extend the order that we already saw, but it's a little different language in there, all right? It's a little bit of different language. Now, don't get alarmed when you see the language because I'm going to explain it and break it down for you. All right, so you see that this was filed today. Yeah, we're still before midnight at 11:46 on June 21st, 2023. The agreement of Sammy, okay, and XQC to grant respondent's request to reset the hearing on application for a protective order to extend it on January 9th. So he asked to, hey, reschedule this shit. I'm not ready, which is fair. Hey, he's the respondent. Now, the court having previously examined the pleadings and allegations of applicant and having previously found that the applicant's sworn pleadings and allegation show that Adept is entitled to a temporary ex parte protective order. Now, and that, now look, this is me right here. This is me right here. This is me suspecting that he was gaslit and she recorded his response. This is what I bet. No way he hit her because he's not in jail. He could have just yelled at her. He could have just yelled at her. And that could be interpreted as a threat on her life or her safety, however you want to put it. This is me speculating. I don't know for sure. Whatever happened between him and Adept, I'm sure she knows. I'm sure it's probably recorded somewhere. I'm willing to bet a decent amount of money. Now, Adept and XQC have a dating relationship defined in section this. 2, the court finds that there is clear and present danger of family violence unless XQC is ordered to refrain from doing certain acts as shown below. Now, look, I said, look, this is sad days for XQC, but it's almost over. Hang in there, little bro. You gonna come out on top, okay? You're gonna come out on top. Now, the court previously found that there was an immediate need to issue a temporary ex parte protective order to prevent family violence and to protect Adept, and that the orders were in the best interest of her. The court finds that temporary ex parte protective order may be extended for up to 20 days pursuant to the Texas Family Code. Now, look, guys, I put this thing right here. Amber Heard got a protective order against Johnny Depp, and look how that shit turned out. So don't think just because there's a protective order, it automatically means guilty, okay? I don't think that. It doesn't automatically mean innocent either, so you don't think that either. But I'm just letting you know that, hey, it's two sides to this shit. And I showed you guys the definition of family violence. It can be a myriad of things. All it has to do is she has to perceive that her life is in danger or she's subject to bodily harm, writes whatever incident up was, and send it to the court. The court further finds that XQC has agreed to this agreed order and is aware of its effect, as evidenced by the signature of X and his attorney below. Now, that's what I'm saying. Look, you're like, Henry, why didn't he fight it? And I'm like, look, guys, don't trip. He wants this shit behind him. Sure, he asked for an extension, but are you going to fight this and extend it out? Are you like, what are you going to gain from it? He's trying to be officially declared never married. Okay. In this order, the protected person means Adept. So it's more of the same. No more committing family violence, including physical, mental, emotional, or verbal abuse of any nature as defined. Okay. It's more of the same stuff that's in the first one that he agreed to. Nothing. No, he can't harm her. What else? He can't go to any places she's at. He can't be threatening or harassing her, like no communication with her. He's prohibited from communicating a threat by any person to her. Okay, so no like sending people to harass her or threaten her. Prohibited from engaging in conduct directly, specifically towards her, including following her. It really makes him look like a stalker, harassing her, annoying her, alarm, abuse, torment, embarrass the protected person. So if he violates this in any way, shape, or form, he can go to jail. It just is what it is for 6 months. You got to stay 350 feet away from her. He can't sell any property or anything like that. He can't have a firearm. He can't interfere with her use of the house. This is just the thing extended, but what's different is like the court agreed that, hey, some family violence occurred. And I showed you how loose that family violence definition was, but I'm sure he just wants this shit to be over. He can't record any old house, like the house. He probably would never go to the house. Okay? This is effective immediately. Respondent shall continue in full force to effect for 20 days from the date this order is signed, unless terminated by order of this court. Man, I'm rooting for this guy so bad, man. He's going through hell, if you will. It is further ordered that X has to appear in person on July 3rd at 9 a.m. Okay, he has to appear in person. He can't skip this shit. No streaming. No sending your lawyer. Okay, and at the hearing, they're going to determine some things. The purpose of this hearing is to determine whether the court should issue a protective order. Okay, a true protective order. Prohibiting him from committing more family violence. It's more of everything that's listed above with a couple caveats right here highlighted. If she'll get exclusive possession of the residence and him being ordered to leave, if he will have to go to battery training, battering intervention, if she gets an exclusive use of the house, and if he has to pay her lawyer fees. Now, the big thing would be if he violates it, it's 6 months in jail and a $500 fine, or both. So I'm pretty sure he has to change his goddamn number 100%. I mean, he may not have to change his number, but he has to make sure there's no accidentally phone. He has to remove her number from his phone. He cannot accidentally call her because that can be interpreted as harassment. Okay, this was signed June 21st at 11:19 a.m. This is her lawyer. This is his lawyer. And this is her signature. This is his signature. He's well aware of everything going on. Now, look, I have a feeling it's all going to work out, guys. I have a feeling it's all going to work out. Do not think that for 1 second this is going to be horrendous for XQC. Did he probably say something to her? Probably. Did she record it? Probably. Is it unfortunate that he's in this situation? 100%. But at the end of the day, he's not the first man to be in this position, and he won't be the last. You got to protect yourself at all times, even from people who swear up and down they love you.
No, I don't think I'm getting sued, guys. You got to understand how the court systems work, guys. It's literally, it's America, boys.